So here's a question. How do I know my thoughts are in my head? Well, because people told me. But why do I feel like my thoughts are in my head? I don't know about you, but when I imagine something, I feel like that thing is literally, physically, inside my head. And yeah, it is, but do I feel like my thoughts are in my head because I learned that as a child, or would I feel that way even if I had never learned it? Hello everyone, I'm Celestial Sitcom and I have been wondering about this for several years now. Let's do a quick experiment. Close your eyes and imagine a cat, or whatever. It doesn't really matter, just imagine something. Where is the thing you're imagining? Are you seeing it with your eyes? Does it exist in some nebulous, vague, metaphysical non-location? Let me know in the comments, but for me, it's in my head. You can open your eyes now. Let's talk about Francis Galton. Interesting guy, cousin of Charles Darwin, and also a eugenicist, but we're not talking about that right now. Galton published a study in 1880 called Statistics in Mental Imagery. He asked his subjects all kinds of questions about how they experience imagining stuff. How large or small is their mental field of vision? How detailed can they picture things? How bright are the colors? Can they imagine things at all? One of the categories he studied was position of mental images. He had the subjects imagine their breakfast table and asked them to describe where the image seemed to be situated. 39% said corresponding to reality, 22% said just in front of eyes, 9% said further than the real scene, 9% said partly at one distance, partly at another, 6% said in eyeball, and the other 15% said in head. That's not the majority, but it's a pretty substantial percentage. What I want to know is, for me and that 15% of people, would it still seem like mental images existed in our heads if we had never learned that you think with your brain, and your brain is in your head? History says probably not. After all, some ancient civilizations believed you thought with your heart. Did people in those times ever feel like mental images appeared in their heart? Or do people innately see things in their heads, even if they've been told otherwise? We might never know for sure, but it's a strange thought that something that seems so natural and innate to how I experience thought, the sensation that they exist in my head, might simply be the product of how I was raised and my education. Unfortunately, there is very little research on this topic, so I would love it if you told me your opinion in the comments. This is a pretty different video compared to what I usually make, so like it if you liked it, and maybe I'll make more stuff like this. Anyways, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, because if you don't, I'm coming for your eyeballs.
My strawberry kisses.